Happy Halloween! It's Halloween today. Hello everyone. Hope you're well. I hope you're doing something to celebrate the Halloween. Last night I watched the The Awakening with Rebecca Hall, which is pretty good ghost story. Pretty enjoyable. Tonight. Oh, did the camera do something weird there? Tonight I'm going to maybe go with Korean monster horror. The Host, very good, proper good old-fashioned monster movie. When the Koreans do, the Koreans do great. Well, the Koreans, South Korea, I'm talking about. Don't know anything of the cinema of North Korea. It's probably mostly sort of propaganda. South Korea. When their cinema is great, and when they do horror and ghost stories, it's generally brilliant. If you're interested in a good Korean cinema ghost story, check out R Point. That's really good. Anyway, I might be watching The Host tonight. Other choices for tonight's entertainment: Possum, kind of psychological, uneasy. That might not be a Saturday night film. That's more of a kind of a Thursday nighter, Possum. So I don't know. DVD, Waterfall, Hereditary. Could tuck into that. I don't know much about this. I've never seen it before, and I've also got Midsummer to watch. So I think it's going to be a toss-up between either one of these. But let's see. If you're in the UK, Film 4 showed Train to Busan last night. So if you like your Korean zombies, that's an awesome one. So if you're in the UK, Film 4 might show, or Channel 4 might show that on their sort of catch-up service. But that's fantastic. Anyway, yeah, Halloween. So today I've just got a silly little one for you. I've got a Reaper project open now. Take a listen to this. Any ideas? Any clue? I mean, you could probably guess what that piece of music is based on the pun that I'm going to use for the title of this video. No, that's actually I've actually slowed. There's some stems I've slowed down. So let's hear it at the original tempo. It's great. Any clues? Right, I'll play it from the beginning. So these are the opening bars. Just great. I love it. So what you're hearing there is Mozart's Eine kleine Nachtmusik, first movement, the Allegro. And what I asked myself is, what would that sound like if it was reversed? So what do I mean by that? Do you mean you take the piece of music and you just put it in Audacity and you reverse it? No. What I was interested in, what if I took sort of each note and then imagine that the last note of the score was the first note. So literally reverse the notes. So it's literally playing the piece backwards. And obviously in Reaper I can do that, because I can download a MIDI file. I'll put a link to that below where I pull my classical music MIDI files, and I can ask Reaper just to sort of reverse the MIDI. So what we're hearing is Eine kleine Nachtmusik by Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, or is it Amadeus Wolfgang Mozart? Anyway, Mozart. Played in reverse, and it's awesome. It's really scary. Let's hear another extract. Let's go to bar 97. I think you can. Well, I mean, I say I can instantly hear it's Eine kleine Nachtmusik, because I know what it is. But it's got that very characteristic bop, 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 ba 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 ba, right, which is, you know, that is a rhythm of Ina Klein Knack music. So I think, you know, it's interesting. You can still kind of, for me, you can still kind of, you might have a sort of a good guess of what the piece might be, but obviously because you're reversing the notes, the sort of the tones and the harmonies are a bit all over the place, right? Super interesting, super fun. Now, for extra craziness, what we can do is, so what we've done, we've taken the MIDI and basically reversed that. So the last note's the first note, first note's the last note. But then we can make a stem of that, which you're listening to. But then we can reverse that. So we're listening to Ina Klein Knack music in reverse. And that sounds really crazy. Oh man, I'd love to work on a play that where they said, Mark, we need a piece of kind of recognizable classical music, but make it kind of scary. That play probably doesn't exist. Well, it might exist. Obviously, at the moment, all theatre work's off, all live music's off, but apart from like Twitch and online stuff. So that ain't happening anytime soon. But anyway, I just thought this was a fun experiment to do. I thought it sounded pretty scary listening to it, so I thought it'd be a good one for Halloween. What I might do is I might sort of just throw these, what am I pointing at, throw these pieces onto my Bandcamp page. I mean, it's classical music, so it's sort of out of copyright. It's not particularly original, I suppose. I mean other people may have done this. I'd never done it before, so I was just interested. But it does sort of open interesting possibilities, because, you know, maybe you're sort of working a piece of music and you have a pattern and you're not really getting anywhere with it. You know, just flip the MIDI, see what that sounds like. Does that give you inspiration to carry on working on the piece of music? Maybe a drum beat that you've done not really working, flip it around. How does that sound? Lots of potential exciting kind of creative little sort of hacks for sort of working on music. Anyway, enjoy your Halloween, and I'll see you for the next video. Just as a little PS, this is the original MIDI. What I'm using to play back the MIDI is Spitfire's Epic Strings, and you know, when I was listening to like the original MIDI on this, it just sounds unbelievable. What? How good does that sound? Now, obviously, what I'm using is, I think it's their sort of the patch. It's just the short ostinato. So you can hear like some of the notes kind of stop, and you'd expect them to sort of have a bit of sustain to them. So I think there you're kind of hearing that, oh, that's not quite a real orchestra, is it? But obviously, if I was arranging a string line, I'd probably split out sort of the more staccato notes from the longer notes and have those splits. I don't know whether I've demonstrated that before. If I haven't, I will in a future video, so we can get the advantage of both playing styles in a single line. If I spent the time doing that, flipping heck, that would sound pretty good, wouldn't it? That would sound pretty good. Anyway, Spitfire Epic Strings. It's like $29, which kind of makes it like a sort of steel, absolute steal. They've also got a chamber version. I think the Epic Strings is like a full string section. They also have a chamber string version. I think it's 17 players or something like that. It's also £29. Maybe that'll be a little Halloween treat for Mark today. Anyway.